Hello guys, so welcome back to the skill section of data engineering animation. Today we are going to solve our 29th skill problem in LeetCode series. So now let us jump directly to the question. So the question is movie rating and it is rated as medium in the complexity level of LeetCode. So it has three tables: movies, users, and movie rating. Let us quickly go through the tables. So movie table has two columns: movie ID and title, where movie ID is the primary key and title is the name of the movie. Users has again two columns. User ID is the primary key, name is the name of the user. Movie rating has four column: movie ID, user ID, which are foreign keys. Rating is the rating that would have been given to a movie by a particular user, and created at is the date on which this was done. Now write a solution to find the name of the user who has rated the greatest number of movies. In case of tie, return the lexicographically smaller username. Okay, so basically we have to give the users which have given the greatest number of reviews. Okay, and in case if there's a tie, suppose two users have reviewed the same number of movie, give the name which comes first according to the alphabet order or sorting by alphabets. Second thing is find the movie name with the highest average rating in February 2020. In case of tie, return the lexicographically smaller movie name. So same thing. Now let us go through the table. Simple. There are three movie: Avengers, Frozen 2, and Joker. Users, there are four users: Daniel, Monica, Maria, and James, and then the user ID. Okay, and see the output is like this: results, Daniel, and Frozen 2. So means the output column would be named as result, and then first is the user which has rated the maximum number of movies, and second is the Frozen 2, which is lexicographically smaller and has the maximum movie rating. Okay, now let us jump to the solution. So what we can do, first thing first, we have to use union, because we would be using two logics, and at the end we would joining both the query to get to the desired result, because different cases have been joined under one table. Means we have to calculate Daniel separately and Frozen 2 separately. Might be the logic would also be a bit different, and then we have to join it under results. Okay, so what first thing I will do, actually this was a bit complex question, so I have created few notes just to save your time. So okay, so first, we would be creating CTE, and I will tell you why. I will keep copying it, and the syntax goes like this. With this would be the first question where we would be using multiple CTEs, and I will tell you why it is used for. So okay, so let us go to the query of the first CTE. What we have done, we are using movie rating table. Okay, so I will open the movie rating table. We are selecting user ID and count of user ID from movie rating, group by user ID, and order by uh, count user as descending. Basically, in this CTE, we are selecting the user ID and the number of time the user ID has appeared in this table. By this I mean, if user ID 1 has appeared thrice, one here, and one here, means it has rated three times a particular movie or any movie. He has rated he has given rating three times in a very simple sense. So that is why I'm counting the user ID to get the number of times a user has made a rating or submitted a rating. So if do a simple select star from CTEA, what we will get? Okay, don't worry about the wrong answer part. See, user ID 1 has rated thrice, user ID 2 has rated thrice, user ID 3 has rated twice, user ID 4 has rated 1. Let us go to the question. Okay, find the name of the user who has rated the greatest number of movie. Okay, so how we will do that? Now our CTE is the table from where we have to play. So what we can do is we have to use a join. We would be joining with this because we have to return the name. So names are present in users table. So basically, select u dot name from users in a join cte underscore a on, I forgot to give the alias, on u dot user id is equals to ctea underscore a dot user id. Okay, so basically we are using this user id to join on this. Now, order by. We have to take into account few order by statements to get to the desired result. Order by ctea underscore a dot count user descending. This is the order in which maximum number the user which has given maximum rating will come first. But after this, we have, if suppose the number of ratings are similar, like in this scenario, we have to select the user with who is smaller lexicographically, means by the name type, smaller name type. So I will go with name cte underscore a dot name descending. Okay, so cte underscore a dot name descending, and then limit one, and we can give select u dot name as results. Okay, so I will do a run statement here. Cte dot name, oh sorry, uh, order by cte and comma movie title we have to give. So username, so u dot name ascending, limit 1. Don't worry about the wrong answer. Let's go and check if we got the, okay, so we got the name Daniel in our output. So what we have done, we have created a CTE of the main, out of the main table, which is movie rating table. Okay, and how we have created a CTE? We have taken user ID and the number of time a particular user ID has appeared in the movie rating table. The number of times a particular user ID have appeared signifies the number of rating that has been submitted by a particular user ID. So we want to play around only these two columns. So we have taken out this from the movie rating table, from the bigger table. And then to get the name of the user, we have used user table because our user table contains the information of the user. So we have selected uname as results from users inner join CTEA on user ID. We have joined on user ID column for both CTEA and users table. Order by first count descending means suppose user 1 has submitted 3 movies, user 2 has submitted 3 movies, and user 3 has submitted 2 movies. So user 1 and 2 will appear on the top. And out of user 1 and 2, I have done a sorting by name in ascending order. Then it would be sorted lexicographically, and we are selecting limit 1. So this gives our first result. Now, what the second question is asking us, movie rating table. Find the movie name with highest average rating in February 2020. Okay, so again we will selecting another CTE, and how we use multiple CTE in a table is very simple. Just give a comma after first CTE, and this time you don't have to use with statement. Only give CTE B and as. Now I have also made a note of this. So I will quickly copy it so that we save some of our time. Okay, uh, go to code and just copy it here. Okay, now just have we close it in a parenthesis. Now what we have done here, similar. Select movie ID. We are selecting a particular movie ID and using average function. And what we are doing, average of rating as rating. From movie rating, group by, we have to do a group by movie ID, and order by rating descending, because again we have to select the movie which has greatest rating. Greatest rating mean descending order. Okay. One thing more that I have not used here is where what to say, uh, month of created date, created ad, sorry, created underscore ad, because C is equals to 2, because see, find the movie name with the highest average rating in February 2020. So month created, I think it, just I will just make sure this it works like this, or it was like 2. We will just quickly run it and see if that is working or not. Month created, it is February. Okay. So now what I will do is I will just remove this as of now, and then do just select star from CTEB to see if our CTE is working or not. Select star from. If this works, then we will just have to use how we have used in a join with CTEA with few changes, and we will get to a result. Select star from CTEB. Okay, now don't worry about the wrong answer. Just let. Okay, so month created in February. Now let's see what it is doing. Okay, so we have got it would be 02. Okay, so I was confused between February and 02, so 02 works here. So see, we have got rating now. Two tables have the same rating. Now what we will do? Again, we will sort it lexicographically to get a smaller movie name. Okay, now quickly what I will do is I will copy this, the first that we have used, and then do a union. And here how it has to be used. Select what you have to do, not u dot title. So we are working around the movie table, right? So m dot title from which table? Movies m, and we will give as results. Okay, this time in a join on CTE underscore b on which ID on m dot movie ID is equals to CT CTE underscore B dot, what you will select, underscore dot movie ID again. Okay. So this is first thing. Now order by CTE underscore B, and what we have selected there, let me see, as rating. So CTE B dot rating descending, comma M dot title ascending, limit 1. So I hope this should give the desired result. Okay, so the output is accepted and we have got the desired output. So basically, I understand that this question is a bit complex because you are using multiple CTEs, then we're using union, but it is a good question to understand all the concept. The first concept is how to use multiple CTEs. So basically, you don't have to use with every time just separate the other CTE with a comma and start with the CTE name. So what we have done, we had a bigger table. I will take just 20 seconds of yours. We had a bigger table, movie rating. Now first we have to find the user which has given the maximum rating, or submitted rating maximum number of times to be more correct. So the number of times the user is present in the table is equals to the number of time he or she has rated a movie. So that we have used in the first CTE. Now we have to see the movie ID which has the maximum average rating. So we have to calculate average rating for particular movies. To make this table again smaller, we have used CTEB, where we are only dealing with movie ID and average rating of every movie for the month 02. So suppose you have to extract anything from the date like month, year or day, just give the name month, year or date here and then bracket the column name, and you can give, if it would have been like 2022 February 12th, then it would have been February, but it was given in numerical form, so it becomes 02. And then we are finding the movie with their average ratings. Now from we are now these two CTs becomes our source. So we are joining the primary table of any of movie or user with this CTE, and we are doing ascending order, or we are ordering it lexicographically on movie name and user ID, and then we are using a union to join both the result set. Union will work because see that column is similar, string type, name as results, and number as one. So union so this satisfies all the three conditions for union, that same number of columns, similar data type, and same name if you're using name on the columns. So it gives a desired result. So I know this was a bit complex. It was complex for me as well. So if you go through this, give it some time, go through the cities, why the cities are used, why we have selected union and how these are joined. Take one query at one time and try to execute that query, and you will see how the flow is going. So again, if you face any problem on this question, just drop in a comment. I will try to explain you, or I will make another video on the same question, taking a bit more time on this. But till then, keep practicing, keep learning, and SQL is easy, fun. Just you have to remember the concept. So I will meet you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.